I think, someone asked me, right after the game, how important it was for Bonaventure to go to the NCAA tournament and win in the Atlantic 10, and I answered it by saying it was more important than what Kentucky did in winning the national championship. The program's been down for 12, 13 years. No one thought that we could bring it back, and we went on 5 years ago we started out on this journey in trying to do it the right way and building it with student athletes, and it just last year was just a special year. It culminated in winning the Atlantic 10, getting to the NCAA tournament. No one really knows unless you go up to the Barclays Center what basketball means to our community. It's everything. It's a great place. Basketball is something that is really, really special to our community, and what we did last year was tremendous for our school, for our program, but most importantly for our community. It's a great, as we talked about the addition of VCU and Butler, I think it's more competitive. It's really balanced. You could say 5-6 years ago there was a big difference between the upper teams and the lower teams. Now everybody is so much parity. We're expecting the league to be as good or better than it was last year, getting more teams into postseason play. It's just every game in the conference, no matter who's in the conference and what conference you're playing in, it's always a dogfight, and there's not going to be any exception this year. Great coaches, great players, great programs. It's the Atlantic 10. It's one of the best conferences in the country for a reason. Every game, if you don't play well, you're not going to win. Got to be really well prepared. But I think that's why guys come to Bonaventure, guys come to the Atlantic 10, because of the competition, the exposure, and we're looking forward to the challenge. It's the Mecca. Everybody wants to come to New York City to play basketball, and it used to be going to Madison Square Garden, but I think we've trumped it a little bit by coming to the Barclays Center. Our guys are really excited. Hopefully we have a good year, and hopefully we can get here. But that's the goal. We're going to start out next Friday in that goal in mind, trying to get here and seeing if we can have the success that we had last year. It's a big loss for us, but at the same time, I think we have other players. Just last year's success wasn't just Andrew Nicholson. It was a team effort. I think we have very good perimeter players this year. Michael Davenport was injured in the 7th game of the year last year. He'll be a 1,000-point scorer. Demetrius Conger had a great year for us last year. Shalon Kloof, Eric Mosley, Chris Johnson are other seniors. We're expecting big things from them. But we're going to play a little bit differently. It's not going to be throw the ball into Andrew and watch him go to work. It's going to be more of a team. We have to go more up and down. But I think our guys have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder to try to prove that it wasn't just a one-man show last year. It's tremendous. It's every kid wants to play on TV. That's they want to play in a winning program. They want to play in a nice facility, but they want to be on TV. It's for any 17, 18-year-old kid, the dream is to be on national television, and the package that we have it's excellent. It's what we need. It proves to people in the country the Atlantic 10 is a legitimate league, one of the best leagues in the country.